Hi, friend. Have you ever felt alone even when surrounded by people? Perhaps you feel lonely because you lost someone close, or you've been alone for a long time. Maybe you just haven't found a group where you feel like you truly belong. If that sounds familiar, you're not the only one. In fact, you are part of something much bigger. According to a report from the US Department of Health and Human Services, we're facing an epidemic of loneliness and isolation. And it's not just happening in one place, it's a global issue. Loneliness isn't just an emotional experience, it's a public health concern. It's been linked to anxiety, depression, and even a higher risk of early death. And yet, strangely, we live in a time when we are more connected than ever. We have phones, apps, social media, but still, it's not that simple to build relationships with others. Why are we so alone? As a coach, I work with people navigating this very question. And today, I want to share some reflections and gentle encouragement in case you're feeling this way too. Before we go further, let's start with a moment of introspection. Take a breath with me and bring your awareness to your body. When you think about your own experiences, has there been a time when you feel isolated? If yes, what does that feel like? Some people experience a heavy feeling in the stomach or a feeling of emptiness or aching in the chest. What does loneliness feel like to you? Simply experience it, noticing what it is like. You don't need to deal with it or try to come up with a solution. Just be an observer. Notice the feelings, sensations, emotions that surface when you recall your experience. Often, loneliness is a signal that something is missing. Maybe connection, maybe community, maybe just being seen. Your mind is speaking to you through the feeling, telling you that something needs to change, whether it's your situation, your outlook, or your actions. You can use this feeling of loneliness to explore what it is that you truly need. I want to make sure you know these moments of loneliness are not flaws. They're invitations to get curious, to explore what your heart might need. You don't have to fix everything. Just begin where you are, stay open, stay curious, and trust that belonging is still possible for you. If you want to connect with others on a deeper level but feel forming connections is so hard, you're not alone. Let's be honest, connecting with someone can feel really vulnerable. Maybe you are afraid of rejection, maybe trust doesn't come easily for you, maybe you're going through a life transition that requires you to start over, or if you're introverted, too much social energy actually drains you. Sometimes we say, I want deeper friendships or new romantic relationships, but then we think, I don't have time, I don't know how, what if I'm too much or not enough? And here's something important to remember. It's okay if you don't click with someone. Even the kindest souls may not be your people, and that doesn't mean anything is wrong with you. Connection isn't just about effort, it's also about fit. So what do you do when you feel lonely? The straightforward answer is building genuine connections. A genuine connection is more than just small talk or liking someone's post online. It's that sense of really getting to know someone and allowing yourself to be known. It's the feeling that you're accepted for who you are. It looks like sharing common interests and feeling naturally enjoying someone's company. Caring about someone else's experience, listening with kindness, and being present. Feeling safe, respected, and seen without having to feel like you have to earn it. Being honest and open without an agenda. But of course, there will be challenges surrounding forming genuine connections. You might relate to some of these things and feelings like worry about being judged or rejected, not knowing how to build trust. Maybe you're shy and the constant conversation feels draining. Maybe you want deeper friendships, but you're not great at maintaining them. It's also possible that you're starting over and you just don't know how to meet new people. These are real, valid obstacles, and yet, even with them, connection is still possible. Here are some ways to build real connections. Be brave with healthy vulnerability. Start by quieting the inner voice that says you're not worth knowing or people will not like you for who you are. The negative story you have about yourself will hold you back. So let that go, open yourself up, and give other people a chance to get to know you. You don't have to disclose anything you don't want to. Share the part of you that is real with stories that demonstrate your character. Most importantly, show up in a way that builds trust. Get out there. Try joining a class or a local group, volunteering, or striking up a conversation with someone you see regularly. New connections often start in the most ordinary ways and places. There's also the option of social media and online communities and groups. Find an option that feels comfortable to you. Ask thoughtful questions when you do meet up with people. Really listen to them and be present. People can feel it when you are genuinely interested in getting to know them. One of my clients started a new job a few months ago as a team leader. She's an introvert, but wants to challenge herself to come out of her shell and build rapport with her colleagues. She's committed to doing one coffee chat every week with different colleagues, just to get to know them. Her efforts and curiosity helped her get acquainted with the team pretty quickly. So earlier we talked about building trust. So this is what this next part is about. It's about being consistent because relationships grow when we check in, follow through, and show up authentically. One of my other clients created a weekly ritual to check in with at least one friend every week. Even if it's just a quick text message to say, hello, how you doing? This is what I'm up to. What about you? He wants to let his friends know that they crossed his mind. Now, not everyone is meant to stay in your life, and that's okay. Invest your time in people who inspire you, who bring out the best in you, and who will be in your corner when you need them. Loneliness can feel overwhelming internally and awkward to talk about externally, but you don't have to bury your feelings. Sometimes emotions that surface are a quiet nudge toward change and taking better care of yourself by meeting your needs. You don't have to have a perfect plan. Just begin where you are, stay open, stay curious. Challenge self-talks such as you're too much, you're too late, you're too old, you're not lovable, or you're not good enough. Those thoughts are not true and they get in the way of joy and belonging. Instead, practice positive affirmations. I'm worthy of love, connection, and belonging just as I am. I'm worthy of love, connection, and belonging just as I am. I'm worthy of love, connection, and belonging just as I am. If today's topic resonated with you, I would love for you to share your thoughts in the comments or just to say hello. So I know you're here. I want to build a space where people feel seen, heard, and supported. And if you're feeling lonely today, please know that you are not alone in your loneliness. Others have felt this too and found their way through. I see you, and I'm really glad you pressed play. Thank you so much for being here. Until next time.